The shot is very important. It's absolutely relevant since we play to score baskets. Shooting is something that has to be trained during all your life, and from the first moment you have to practice it properly. It means that the elbow has to be high from a very young age. You have to shoot very well technically. Do not let children shoot with their elbow low just to win games. You have to explain to them that you have to pull it high, and that's how it should be shot. That's why they invented mini baskets and mini basketballs, which I do not agree with. But that's another topic. As a child, I did not have a small basketball or a small basket, and I learned how to shoot with a big basketball. Okay, we have small basketballs and small baskets. We have to use it. There's no obstacle for learning how to lift their arm above their head and shoot. Or how can we hear there's a female shot and a male shot? This is not true. There's only one shot. One. We know perfectly how it should be. Okay, the fifth set is about shot, and we've chosen it because not because it's less important. It's very important. Basketball is about scoring. All that we did before is important to be able to help us to shoot well. Before we go to dynamic shooting, let's talk about the static shot. On the internet, we hear a lot about shooting techniques should be different ways. They say that the perfect shot does not exist. This is not correct. I say it does exist, and we're obliged to try to teach it as well as we can. Also, that there's a male or female shot. This is the biggest nonsense I've ever heard. Just this one shot, and there's only one shooting technique. That if we get and how much we get is another thing. But technically, there's only one way. Okay, come here. Get here. First, to shoot properly, we must have a good position, good posture and good balance. And again, the word balance. Your feet and your shoulders must be in a good position. Well, everyone knows about what I'm talking about. You need to have the back straight, and we look towards the basket. Now, with the basketball, we put it on the strong hand, where the fingers should go up, and the other hand would be to just hold the ball. We have to have 90 degrees, and on the other side, more or less, we also have 90 degrees. Very good. The left hand holding the ball, back straight, and we look towards the basket. We look towards the basket. Well, I call this the first position with the ball. Before making any gesture with the ball to shooting, just like in triple threat, it's impossible not to have a starting position, and this is the most comfortable, more or less comfortable. And the ball must be more or less in line with the shoulder from the top of the basketball, more or less. From here, from the first position, you have to raise the ball to what we call the shooting position. Okay, with your hand above your head. The shooting position is where we see, this position is where we see the basket below the ball and between the hands. Well, if we have this position correctly for the shot, if there's another position, like lowering the ball, you see in the basketball from above or from one side or the other, or anyway, it's not a good position. Let's go from the beginning. First position with the ball. Now we go up to shooting position. And like we have said, you have to see the basket under the ball and between both hands. This is the shooting position. The problems with this is the force that you have to generate to shoot. We lack force. What do we have to do? Well, we have to use our legs. What you see very often on leagues, professional leagues, like NBA, ACB or Euro League, you see some players who lower the ball and go up, stretch, up and down the stretch, and they shoot. They shoot with their hands. And you shouldn't generate the force with your hands. You've got to throw with your legs. And to do this, you've got to do the rhythm of shooting. This is the same time as the ball goes down in shooting position, you flex your legs. From the first shooting position, we have to take the ball up to shooting position. But at the same time, we have to flex our legs. And here are the first mistakes. Let's set an example. You're going to do it in the wrong way. You're going to flex, but with your knees forward. When we bend our knees, we can surpass the tip of the feet. If it surpasses, it's not a good position. The ass should go backwards. Fine. Okay. Right now, the weight must rest in front of the tip of the feet. The weight should be there without lifting your heels. The weight must be there. Now we're ready to shoot properly. Now we're prepared to shoot with the legs. It's a very important moment of the shot. The next step, which is where we have to shoot raising our heels. The very important moment. It's a very important moment when you raise your heels. There's many players who do the push-up and then when they lift the ball well, but then they don't do the extension correctly, the heels. Okay?